video, I'm going to show you a lick. It's a really old lick. I've heard it played by all the great improvisers. Like I heard Artana play it a bunch. I heard Charlie Parker and Bud Powell play it. I've also heard it in a lot of like old classical music. It's like one of the best licks that you can learn if you're trying to learn about improvisation. You're just getting started out, so let me show you what I mean. There's two things you're going to need to know in order to shred this lick. The first one is a major or an arpeggio of some sort. Something like that. It doesn't matter what shape it is. And you're going to need to know the major scale. If you're not using a major arpeggio, you're using like a minor arpeggio, you just need to know the scale that chord comes from. Now the way that this lick works is you are going to play one diatonic note above the chord tone and one half step below the chord tone, wherever it is. The half step, it's always going to be a half step. The diatonic note might be something different, but so the way that sounds is diatonic note, half step, chord tone. And you're going to do that with every single chord tone. You're going to sort of encase it. So we're encasing it in these two notes, and then we're hitting the chord tone. If you did it on the third, it sounds, there's our chord tone, it's the fourth, half step. This note is incidentally not in the scale, which gives it a really cool sound. So our first two. And if you did it on the fifth, we go diatonically up to the sixth, half step below, that one's out of the scale too, cool sound, to the fifth. So the whole lick goes like that. You can do this with other chords, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even need to just be a 3-note chord. You can do it with a 4-note chord, which I think I did in the intro to the video. So here's the root, the third. This one's funny. I'm going to do the major 7th. So we're going to use a C major 7 arpeggio, and here we go. That's a weird one. So now we got, and I ended on the third there. Let me show you a few examples on different chords so you can hear how they sound. Another thing about this lick, you don't have to play on every single chord tone. So you could just play on a couple of chord tones here and there, throw it in with some of your other lines that you know, and it would sound great too. Let me show you a little bit of what I made playing on a simple chord progression. Okay, let's take a couple chords here. Let's take a D minor and a G major. There's my video on one of the oldest licks of all time. This is great to learn if you're trying to get into improvisation. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about anything, if I went too fast over some stuff, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you can see when I come out with new videos. But alright, that does it for today. Take this home and work on it, and I'll see you again soon.